A rational expression. Rational expression. So this is when we have basically a fraction with x's on the top and the bottom. So it's when we have the algebraic expressions in the numerator and denominator. And so I'm going to leave one line, but then let's look at our first example we're going to look at is x plus 3 over x minus 2. So that's called a rational expression. We've got it written as in fraction form, numerator, denominator, and there's x's in both of them. So one thing we need to watch for when we deal with rational expressions is the domain, because we don't talk about it much before this, because usually you could just plug anything in for x. But so if we think back to when we first learned different things with fractions, what do we have to watch out with the bottom? It's that we can't have 0. So with the domain with these, we need to watch for that. It's going to be all real numbers except what would make the denominator 0. All real numbers except when the denominator equals 0. So basically what we have to do to find this, we have to take the denominator and figure out when it cannot be 0. So in this case, x minus 2 cannot be 0. So if we move the 2 over, x cannot equal 2. Because if we plug this in, 2 plus 3 on top, 5, that's fine. But 2 minus 2 on the bottom, okay, if we went and plug this in, we'd have 5 over 0, which is undefined. Can't do it. So x cannot equal 2. Let's do another one. How about this one? Find the domain of 3 over x squared minus 5x minus 6. Okay, so with this one, it's not so easy to just kind of look at like the last one. We can look at and see, well, if I plug in 2 for x, it would have made the bottom 0. But in this case, it's not so easy to just look at and figure it out. So we need to first factor the bottom. So looking at this, we've got an x squared. We should be able to factor this into two binomials, opposite of FOIL. So I've got x and x. How can I break down 6? What multiplies to negative 6 and adds up to 5. So I mean either 3 and 2 or 6 and 1. Let's try, if I did 6 and 1, this is a minus 5. One has to be plus, one has to be minus, but it's a minus 5. So minus 6 plus 1. Let's see if that checks out. X squared plus 1x minus 6x is minus 5x. Last would be minus 6. So that should work. But now we need to look at what's going to make the denominator 0. So x minus 6, we don't want that to be 0. X plus 1, we don't want that to be 0. So x cannot equal 6. Add the 6 over, or subtract 1. X cannot equal negative 1.